My name is Nicholas Lau. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I'm the Vice President of Operations for Send It Academy. That is the program that you have come here tonight to learn about. So, what I'm going to do is get right into the presentation. I appreciate you taking time out of your evening to be here with us, and I want to respect your time. Give me about 25, 30 minutes. We will get through this, and I'll have a great testimonial for you. And then you decide if this is a great fit for you. So with that said, let me go ahead and bring my presentation slides up. And let's see. If you can see the slides, hear me, see me, just drop a 1 in the chat, and I'll go ahead and get started. All right. Thank you very much, everybody. Appreciate that. Right. And let's go to slideshow. From the beginning, again, the name of the company is Send It or Send It Academy. We go by both names. So a little income disclaimer, you're going to learn different ways to make money online. You're going to see something absolutely spectacular that's helped thousands, literally thousands and thousands of people across the US and Canada do some amazing things this year. Now, please understand that you get out of it what you put into it. Your results and somebody else's results could be vastly different. You could do better than somebody. You could do worse than somebody. The person that introduced you to this, they could be doing pretty well. You could come in and do even better. Doesn't matter. The point is that we're giving everybody a great opportunity to change their lives, but it is what you make out of it. So what are you here for? You want to learn how to earn for writing letters up to $5 per handwritten letter. So a little bit about Send It Academy. We are a Nevada-based company. We teach you how to write letters to billion-dollar corporations, including gaming websites and casinos. Now, a majority of these corporations pay their users in online coins, aka sweep coins, as in sweepstakes. Now, you'll convert these coins into cash via online gaming. We teach you this conversion process. Please do not write on my screen. Thank you much. Give me 1 second. Let me just get rid of that. All right. So we teach you this through the conversion process. It helps you retain most of your coins, which you can then cash out. Now, note, very important, part of the process involves gaming websites. If that conflicts with your personal beliefs, this might not be for you, but I still want you to stick around. I still want you to hear the information. That way you don't prejudge anything, because it might be a good fit for somebody you know, and we do have a generous affiliate program. So who is the letter writing good for? Let's talk about that, because that's what you're here for. We do offer different products at Send It Academy, but I know the mass majority of you are here because of the letter writing program. See, now we're going to have to get rid of somebody. That's unfortunate. So remove. Sorry, Mr. Give me just a second. That happens once in a while. People like to draw on the screens. So let me just go ahead and there we go. All right. So who is this good for? It's good for a vast number of people. It's good for stay-at-home parents. It's good for retirees. It's good for students. It's good for anybody that's looking for extra income. Now, requirements. You must be at least 18 years of age in most states, unless your state is 21 and over. But for the most part, it's 18 and over in most states. You must reside in the US or Canada, excluding Washington State, Idaho, Michigan, Montana, Connecticut, and the province of Quebec. Now, this list can change. It depends on state regulators, what their laws are. Some states can fall off, some states can come back on. It just all depends. So the question you have to ask yourself is, can you write? Because we teach you exactly what to write. We show you who to write to. We check your work to make sure it's correct. You mail the letters, you get paid. It's very, very easy to learn. So I'm going to just show you a little bit of success stories. And then after that, I want to bring on one of our members to give you a testimonial. And her story is absolutely riveting. But let me just show you. So I want to paint a picture of exactly how this works. Okay, so what you're going to be doing is you're going to be writing letters to different companies. These companies are regulated by the government. And because of that, they have to offer what they call a sweepstakes program. They have to basically give people a chance to be able to participate without putting up any of their own money. So how do they do that? They write letters. When they write letters to these companies and the letters are done correctly, that company will drop what they call sweep coins into their account. Now you play with those sweep coins, and whatever you make out of that, you can go ahead and cash that money out. Okay, so over here, you have some success stories. You have this person that was able to redeem $500 from one website. They were able to redeem $151 from another website. This person was able to redeem $465. This person over here, they were able to start with 226 coins. That's what was deposited into their account, and they turned it into 414. Now, one sweep coin is equivalent to $1. So let's just say they started with $226. They were able to redeem 414. That happens a lot. That's not what we teach people. We teach people that, listen, by using our strategies, we're going to enable you to be able to retain probably 90 to 95% of your money. But once in a while, people have a really good run. As a matter of fact, our guest that's coming, she had a good run last night, and she'll teach you about it. And you could actually end up with more than what you started with. Now, with that said, let me go ahead and bring that person on. So let me tell you a little bit about her. So she came in like a ball of fire into this company, and she's done some amazing things. She's a Latina, and she likes to be very, very upfront about that, because I have felt her Latina flair at some times. So, when she needs things done, she's like, Nick, we got to get this done and stuff. And it's like, okay, I got it. Now, she was raised in Venezuela, and then she moved to Colombia. For the last 2 years, she's only been in the United States for the last 2 years. And she works in the medical field, and she wanted to make some extra income. And she found letter writing. She saw somebody's video online, and I'll let her tell you that story. And she trusted the process. She trusted the process that her sponsor, Christy Ray, laid out. And she was so optimistic that she didn't just start writing letters and say, okay, well, let me wait, several weeks. And when, this starts happening, then I'll consider promoting it. She trusted the process. She believed in it. She believed in what her mentor was teaching her, and she started promoting right away. And she was bringing people into this opportunity like crazy. She was hitting the leaderboard. It was something phenomenal, like I had never seen before. So this is a very, very driven person. So she has actually become one of my very good friends in this whole process. We talk all the time, and I just love her energy and stuff. She is absolutely amazing. She's sweet. She's funny. She's sassy. Her name is Oriana, and I'm about to bring her on for you. So let me go ahead and replace here. Oriana, are you there? Are you muted?
Oh, can you hear me now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Eh, uh, First, I love that introduction.
You're
Um, um, this is kind of a nice thing for me. Like I love Sentence Academy because you can notice my accent. I'm not from America, so that is something that maybe sometimes um make you don't do stuff, but at the same time, like, dude, I came here to this country, I learned a second language, and I can do more. Like this type of person that I can push and push and push, and I saw this opportunity and I just enjoy it, and I feel like my sponsor, like Christy Ray, she teach me how to be or how to become like the best sponsor. And right now, until today, I have more like 300 people under me that trust me. They're doing the best, and right now they're receiving drops. It's just amazing. I feel like every drop that those people receive is my drop. Like it's just great. And everything start like maybe July in you can notice my accent. I don't speak perfectly English. No. but I speak Spanish. And you know what happened with the Spanish community? We don't have side hustle. This is more like American. And since that is more American, you can see the lack of the information that we have. And that was, for me, that was the opportunity to see, hey, I'm thinking about I want to create content. I want to see something here in TikTok. I want to do something. I want to create about, I don't know what. I don't know what. I was looking for something. And this opportunity came from me because I have like Christy. Christy is my sponsor. Like, she's just amazing. She's just chef kiss. And she teach me everything that I know. Like everything. She's the most selfish sponsor that I could have in my life. Because I remember that is an awesome story. Like, I came to this program because I saw the opportunity to how to make money without, writing. Oh, something happened.
Go ahead. I'll stop that. Keep talking.
All right. I don't see me, but all right. So I saw the opportunity to how to make money from home, just writing letters. And I have a full-time job, right? Like, and I love my job. Like, I don't need to leave my job. But at the same time, in this country, you need to make more and more and more, right? So this was an amazing opportunity. And I saw Christy on TikTok, and I just connect with her because some the most important thing that I could see is like the connection that you have with your sponsor, because he or he is the one who is going to teach you everything, right? And sounds easy. You just need to write letters, you just need to send the letters to the companies, but it's a lot of little things that change the game. And she was just amazing. And I remembered when I started this process and I started creating my TikTok account. My TikTok account was only teaching people how to write letters. And then crazy people, like crazy amount of people start writing me like, how can I do this? How? And I remember that day that I just write Christy and say, like, I don't want to be a sponsor. I don't want to be a sponsor. Can you just uh teach all these people how to become a letter writer, and I can just create content. I can just send all these people to you, and she said to me, like, why? Of course I can make money with this. I can just be the sponsor of these people, but you are doing so right. You can just do it. And she become the best sponsor. She teach me everything. And right now, today, I have more than 300 people under me that trust of me. And today, like, you're not gonna believe that is blow mind for me. Like, today, only today, more than three 30 people. I'm sorry, my English. I'm sorry. I'm just Latina. This is not my language, but I'm trying my best, right? More than 30 people received drops today only for writing letters. People who doesn't know how to speak English. People who trust on Send It Academy. People who trust the process, because everything that I say, maybe you don't trust this in English, but in Spanish, it's like, trust the process. This is not a speed race. This is a constant and perseverance race. So write your letters, be constant, be mindful, trust the process, and you're gonna have your reward, right? So today I have more than 300 people under me, that trust of me. And some funny story, I didn't receive my job. I didn't receive my job when I started promoting people to become a letter writer, right? So I just trust the process. I just trust on Christy because she told me everything that I know. I just go to the TikTok account. I just go to YouTube. I just go to Send It Academy website and I saw all the videos and I say, this is something that I can do, right? I just purchased the program 1 week, and the other week I was just sponsor people because I say like she is telling me what I need to do. She's teaching me everything, and I can do the same for other people. And it's not as hard as you think. And right now, like maybe yesterday, after 13 weeks, I have my first drop from the company, the LL. And that was amazing. I have an amazing conversion, but during the whole 13 weeks, I was sponsored more than 300 people that I was teaching, all these people doing the same that I was doing. We are working at the same time as a team. And I need to say thank you to Nick. Like Nick is just, I love Nick. Like I know that everybody knows Nick. Like he is amazing, and he is one of the best tools that I have in this program because every time that one of my people have some issue, he's immediately there helping them, helping whatever. Christy, every time that I have an issue with my people, all the time, everybody help me. And right now, I start doing promotion 3 months ago, and until today, I've been in number one position in the leaderboard. I've been on number 10 position in the whole time leaderboard, in the whole year leaderboard. Maybe you don't care about the leaderboard. I care because I'm doing an amazing job and I'm proud of me and I'm proud of Christy that teach me everything that I know. And I encourage you to promote without receiving to drop because I didn't receive my first drop until 13 week after my first letter. But between my first letter and my first drop, I have 300 people under me writing letters, doing an amazing job, trusting the process. This is just a life changing. I'm not gonna tell you right now that, oh my God, my life was sad and now I'm just a different type of person. No, that is not a reality for me. But every person have a different reality, and you can change your life with this. You can do it. You can just trust the process. You can just go for that. I feel that this academy bring me too much tools to be independent, to be the best I can do, talking in a financial way. And again, I'm sorry for my English, that this is not my country, this is not my first language. I try to do my best. And by the way, I'm fighting right now. I'm fighting to have this program in Spanish because something I've been doing is teaching all my community in Spanish. Like they don't know English. They don't know how to read, how to talk, how to do anything in English. So I learned everything that I know from Nicholas and from Christy Ray, and I translate everything and I just offer to everybody in the Spanish community, and they are right now writing letters, converting in an amazing conversions. Like I'm talking about more than 100%. It's just amazing. I'm just, my heart is full of joy and full of love. And I feel like this is not a competition. That is something that I love from this community. Like it's just great.
Awesome, Oriana. I got some good news for you. So we actually spoke to a company today, and we're going to have the whole website and all the videos converted into Spanish. So that'll be coming early 2025.
Oh my God, that is just the best news ever.
Yeah, I was waiting for you to give a testimonial so I could tell you that. So yeah, we are going to have everything coming out in Spanish early 2025. Everybody give some love for Oriana. Let me tell you a little bit about her, because the thing is that a lot of people, they'll come in and they'll say, okay, well, when I see proof, when I see it for myself, then I'll tell somebody about it. She just threw caution to the wind. She believed everything that her sponsor told her. She had seen enough proof. We have a Facebook group of over 15,000 members. There's tons of testimonials in there. We actually just had our very first convention in Las Vegas. We gave away a brand new car among so many other prizes. It was absolutely amazing. And the thing is, we're not we're not your typical company. Well, first of all, we're not an MLM company. We're not network marketing. We're affiliate marketing. And that's why we're one big family. We don't do this whole thing about, competing with other teams. There's no competition here. Like literally everybody loves each other. And that's what we felt at the convention. You had so many people that didn't know each other. They weren't even sponsored by each other. And they're like lifelong friends. It was amazing. We did karaoke. We were, just on the town, and it was just absolutely amazing. So
You
again,
know,
go ahead,
let
Oriana.
me let me say something. Like I know that this is your Zoom or whatever, but something that worked for me, and this is something that maybe you can use, is once I start purchase, like I start like advertising the program like after a week that after I sent my first letter, right? So because I was trusting the process. But it's all about trusting, it's all about being consistent, it's all about, you know, try to be your best. So something that I say to my group is like, this is not a speed race. This is not this is, you just need to be consistent and patient, and you're gonna be rewarded for that, right? So that is something that I love from this side hustle. You don't need to sell anything, you just need to do anything. You just need to put your effort, you just need to do yourself, and you just need to be grateful of this opportunity. Just do your best. And I love this. I just love this opportunity. I'm in love of Sender Academy.
And we love you too. Thank you very much, Oriana. We appreciate your time. Everybody drop some love and some fire in the chat for Oriana. Now, I mean, just think about this, everybody. She has only been in this country. She's only been in America for 2 years. She's on our leaderboard. She has over 300 people under her. So when people come up with excuses, I can't do this, this doesn't work, it's not for me, those are just limiting beliefs that you have in yourself. Because if somebody can come to this country, doesn't speak the language, is actively learning it right now, is so humble and telling you that, listen, this is not my language. I'm going to do the best I can because I want to tell you my story. That took a lot of guts for her to do. So I just wanted to, give her a round of applause. Absolutely amazing. Thank you very much, Oriana. So, all right. So let me go ahead and get back into the presentation. And all right. Just drop a 1 in the chat again if you could see me, hear me, and see the slides, and I'll continue. All right. Perfect. Let's go from the current slide. Okay, so let's talk about this. You guys want to know, you guys have a big picture of what's going on now. It's like, okay, it makes a little more sense. Tell me about the letters. Okay, the letters, they have to be handwritten letters that have to be written by you. Now, each letter that you do, it earns credits into your gaming account. Now, that can take anywhere from 6 to 8 weeks. When they're really busy, it can kind of take up to 10 weeks. Canada could be a little bit longer, especially with the recent issues they're having with Canada Post. From what I hear from my friends in Canada, they're hoping that, the strike over there will be over in a week or so, but that doesn't stop people from writing. What we're telling people to do, just write your letters. Just write your letters. And once the strike is over, just mail them out. You don't need to stop. But again, Send It Academy has so many other things that we're offering. And in December, we have something absolutely amazing coming, and I'll tell you about that in just a bit. So each letter takes about 4 to 6 minutes, 4 to 6 minutes to write the letter. It's on an index card. You put it in an envelope, you write the envelope, you stamp it, you seal it, done. Okay. So on average, about 5 minutes. And, your time will vary based on your writing speed and how comfortable you get with the process. Now let's talk about numbers a little bit. Okay. Now these are just estimates. You like I said, you get out of it what you put into it. Nothing is guaranteed, but just to give you kind of a general idea, let's just say that you wrote 10 letters a day. Okay. Now 10 letters a day, let's say you have a full-time job. So you get up a little bit earlier in the morning, you write 5 letters, stay up a little bit later at night, write 5 letters. Well, those 10 letters a day can equate to approximately $250 a week, which would be an extra $1,000 a month. Now, I know a lot of you, an extra $1,000 a month would make a huge difference. It would make a huge difference for me. Who's going to turn down an extra $1,000 a month, right? Now you're like, okay, I'm getting used to this. I can now do 20 letters a day, maybe wake up a little bit earlier, or your speed is increasing, whatever the case may be. If you could double your effort, now you're doing $2,000 a month. And we actually have people in this company, actually on this call, that are full-time letter writers, meaning they don't have a full-time job. They work from home, whatever the case may be. They're doing 40 letters a day. Some people can actually do a little more than 40, but let's just talk about 40. 40 letters a day can equate to approximately $4,000 a month. That is life-changing income. That's the type of income that is going to make you level up, maybe move from an apartment to a house, maybe take that dream vacation you've wanted with your family, maybe be able to go out to a nice dinner once in a while, whatever the case may be. An extra $4,000 a month in a household is big money. So let's talk about the industry of sweepstakes. Now, the industry has been around for decades. It's just different now because of social media and high-speed internet. But this is the same thing we've been doing a long time ago. Our parents, for people that are maybe my age, our parents probably used to do this sweepstakes. It would probably be in the newspaper, maybe the penny saver, maybe the green sheet, whatever the case may be. There'll be like a little thing that says, learn to do this, and, call this number or send a letter here, whatever the case may be. And you would get like a floppy disk or a CD, and you'd put it into your computer and set up your games that way. Now everything is so fast; it's instantaneous. The minute you buy something online, you have access to it. You can get going and start running with it. These are multi-billion-dollar enterprises. They're not going away. This industry has been around forever. It's not going away. It's US government regulated. The number of people sending letters doesn't affect your success. Why? People say that, is there going to be market saturation? How many people can write? Just think about Las Vegas, for example, okay? When there's one casino that's busy, does that stop another casino from opening next door? Absolutely not. They literally open right next door to each other because it's all about supply and demand. The more people that want to do something, the more competition that is created. And that's what's happening right now. There's more gaming websites that are coming every single month, and that won't stop. It's 100% legal as well. Like I said, it's US regulated and Canada regulated as well. So let's talk about our product line a little bit. So you're here for the paper letter program. That's what we've been going over. But we have other things as well, because not only do we want to teach you how to make money, we want you to learn how to save money and how to protect your money. So we have another program that teaches you how to form your trust, an irrevocable trust, how to protect your money, how to protect your assets. Very, very important. That is one of our most phenomenal courses. Now, I will say that you cannot be a part of this trust course unless you own this course, or in the future, if you own one of our other courses, that would be the gateway to getting into the trust formation course. We also have a bill saving software. If you have a bunch of debt, it'll analyze your debt. It'll teach you what to pay off first. We have digital business cards. These are really cool because digital business cards, for us at least, it can work two ways. You could use it as a profile link. So if you know on TikTok and Instagram, you only have one place where you could put your link in the bio, where it's like, well, what link do I pick? What do I want to promote? Well, a lot of people use different websites, like say a Linktree or a Beacons, that allows you to put multiple links on one link. We have our own version of that. It's only a one-time fee. It's commissionable, and you get 3 links. So if you have 3 different TikTok accounts, guess what? You can have 3 different links. It's absolutely phenomenal. People use it as a business card. People can also use it as a profile link. We have a credit repair program coming out, but this is what I wanted to talk to you about, is book publishing. We actually have 2 programs that are coming out next month. Some people already have access to it if they were at the convention. If they're at the convention, they got early access to our Amazon Dropship program and our Amazon KDP program. KDP is Kindle Direct Publishing. That's where we teach you how to write books. I'm actually going to be teaching that course. I'm going to teach you guys how to write books and how to sell them on Amazon. We're doing that for a few reasons, because Lisa and I like to do it, and you'll learn more about Lisa in just a bit. She's the creator of the Paid Per Letter program and the co-founder of the company. And I like to write books as well. I've been into that niche for a little while, and it's like, well, why don't we go ahead and teach that? Because it'll give people another way to make money while they're writing letters, while they're waiting for all of this stuff to happen. Because the reality is, not everybody wants to recruit. I haven't even talked about the affiliate program yet, because that's not what we're about. We have so many people in this academy that just make money from writing letters. They haven't referred a soul. They don't want to talk to anybody. They're shy. That's not their thing. But could they do Amazon? Could they write books? Absolutely. And that's what we're going to teach them as well. We also have an introduction to crypto course coming out. My good friend, Nicholas Nesbitt, he shares my name, so he has a really, really cool name. He gave a presentation at the convention just recently, and he was talking about the importance of crypto. You guys all see what's happening to Bitcoin right now, right? I mean, we're getting close to 6 figures a coin, and it's not going to stop there. Bitcoin, it's going to keep going up. I would say probably in next couple of years, maybe sooner, it could be $250,000 a coin. And I still remember those days where it was $8, $9, $10,000 a coin. People know it before that. So why do you need to learn crypto? Because that's the way things are moving. We're going towards a digital currency. It's something that you want to learn. Even if you don't have any crypto, it's a good thing to learn about the blockchain, about DeFi, about security, because that's the way a lot of things are headed. And Send It Travel is coming soon. We had a presentation on that at the convention too. Is absolutely phenomenal. People were blown away by the price difference on what we're offering versus what's on the open market. So we will probably have a presentation on that relatively soon as well. I'm really excited about that, because one of the things we're trying to teach people as well is, you have a chance to design your own lifestyle. You have a chance to be able to work on your own things remotely. You don't have to have a desk job working for somebody else. You don't even have to be home all the time. You could take nice trips, and you could take trips that could be a business expense, things that you can write off. I mean, there's just so many things that we're working on here at Send It Academy. We are only in our first year. We launched in January. When we launched in January, we had about 300 people at the end of January. I thought that was phenomenal. I was like, this is great. If we do 300 people a month, it's like, that's how I was thinking, right? We have 15,000 people now. So this thing went absolutely viral. And ever since the convention, it's been the momentum has been absolutely incredible. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play a video from Lisa, but let me tell you a little bit about her. Lisa Krimmel, she is the creator of the Paid Per Letter program. She's the co-founder of Send It Academy. She's the wife and a mother of 4 boys. She resides in Northern California. She discovered this method just over 2 years ago. And once she had refined the method, she said that, I'm going to make a personal challenge to myself. For the next year, I'm going to write for 4 hours a day, 5 days a week, consistently for 1 full year. And the results, she made $78,000 in that year. And then she decided that, well, if I can do this for myself, why couldn't I teach other people to do it? So what I'm going to do is play a video from Lisa. So if you could just give me just a second to get that set up. All right, let me just share the sound, and here you go.
Hi, my name is Lisa Krimmel, and I am the co-founder here at Send It Academy. And I wanted to tell you why this is the program you've been looking for. So I want to give you a little background about me. For 25 years, I've been in the mortgage industry. In 2005, after having my 3rd son, I decided I needed an additional stream of income. So I became an internet marketer. I had tremendous success between 2005 and 2013. But in 2013, I did decide to step away. And the biggest reason why I decided that is because I was tired of putting people into programs where there just wasn't duplication. I didn't want people to fail. I truly wanted people to be successful when I put them into programs. So I did move on. I became a drop shipper and FBA seller over at Amazon. I did $15 million in sales between 2013 and January of 2022 when Amazon impolitely asked me to leave because they no longer wanted to compete with us. So in February of 2022, I went back into the mortgage industry, saw there was a huge need for credit repair courtesy of COVID, and so I started my own credit repair company. In April of that same year, my cousin came to me because she knew that my Amazon business had gone kaput and asked me if I'd ever thought about, an additional stream of income. And I said, yeah, I'm always interested in something. So she showed me how to write letters to casinos for $5, and I jumped in with both feet. That first year from May, I started actually in May of 2022. I started writing, started with 50, then 100, then 200, built myself up to 300. But more importantly, that first year, what I did was I worked on converting that out. I'm not a huge gambler. In fact, most of the time when I go into a casino, I take a $100 bill, and my objective is to leave with the same $100 bill. And so I really did perfect what I like to call the art of conversion that first year. And so in 2023, I decided I was going to go all in, and I made a commitment to myself to go ahead and write 300 letters every single week for the entire year of 2023, which I did successfully do. And I made just a little bit over $78,000 writing letters in my spare time while I did my other business, which was credit repair. In November of 2023, I was at a wedding where my sister, who is also a writer, her daughter wanted to be able to move out. And I said, well, let's get her writing letters, which made me come up with the idea of paid per letter. So I got together with my sister. She created the videos. I did all the verbiage. We put the program together as to make it as simple as possible so that everybody could win. And that's what I love about this program is if you can write, you can make money here. You don't have to go out and recruit. You don't have to go out and sponsor. You just have to write. So in December, I built out the program, called up a friend of mine because he had some amazing software that I was interested in, and I showed him what I had, and he was like, I want in. And I was like, okay, let's do this thing. With his marketing ability and this program, we could take this far, and we could really help a lot of people. So that's how Paid Per Letter and Send It Academy was born. And I just want to let you guys know that works for anybody, no matter whether you're 18 or 80. And the reason I know this is my fourth son turned 18 in February, and the day after he turned 18, he got verified at one of the casinos, immediately started writing. Well, a couple weeks ago, he got his first drop, $700. He came to me, Mom, how do I get it out? I said, you got to convert it out. Let me show you. And so I showed him my method, and he was able to convert that $700 into $683. That's more than he would have been paid in 4 weeks for, minimum wage, working, the 15, 20 hours that they would give a kid his age. So am I happy? Absolutely. Should you be happy? Absolutely. This program can change your life. All you have to know how to do is write. Can you write?
All right. So that's the question. Can you write? Because if you can write, drop a 1 in the chat. That's literally what it is. If you can learn, or if you can write, and you don't have to have the best handwriting. I know a lot of people are like, oh, my handwriting's terrible. My mom said I should have become a doctor. My handwriting is so bad. But I didn't like medical school, so I dropped out of that. So I was like, you know what? I'll just make money from home. I think it's better for me. So anyways, let me get back to the slides over here. All right. So you got to learn from Lisa. And all right, Kristen, if something goes wrong, just unmute yourself if people can't see or hear anything. Otherwise, I'll get back into it because I know we're running a little bit over and I want to make sure I respect people's time. So let's get through these. Okay, so you learned from Lisa. The other co-founder of the company is my good friend Dustin Manzel from Las Vegas, Nevada. He does not have a slide. He hasn't earned a slide yet, so eventually we'll get him one. But anyways, let's go ahead and talk about the price. So the price of the program, you probably wonder, it's like, okay, how expensive is this? It's not expensive. We wanted to make sure we keep it cost effective. We know a lot of people are struggling right now. Economic situation is tight. Food prices are up, gas prices are up, rent is up. It's like the last thing people need to do is, reach into their savings or, go into their credit card to get something. So we wanted to keep it affordable. So the price is $224.99 for the letter writing program. All those other things we talked about, those are a la carte. The trust program, the crypto program, Amazon program, those are all going to be a la carte. But I'll tell you about the Amazon program again in just a second. So how does it break down? $199.99, so about $200. That is your setup fee. There's a lot of setup involved. into the back end of the company and everything. But our monthly fee is only $25 a month. So once you pay the setup fee to be a part of this program, to get all of the support, all of the education, is only $25 a month to be a part of the community. So the program itself, it's about 9 videos to learn how to do this letter writing process. If you buzz through them, take you about 30 minutes. If you want to stop and take notes, it might take you about an hour and a half, but like an hour and a half, and you'll have this process done. We have community support. As I mentioned before, we have a Facebook community that has over 15,000 people. All these people are in there. They're willing to help, share ideas. It's a very, very loving community. We make sure to keep it that way. We don't play around with, people that have a negative attitude or there to cause problems. It is, it's a benefit to be in that group. And if people take advantage of that or they cause problems, they're out of there. Some people think that, oh, I pay $25 a month to be in the group. Yeah, but no, you pay $25 a month for several things, not to cause problems. And we just tell people, like, listen, if you have any sort of issues, just email support. We'll get back to you. Our support is absolutely phenomenal. We get back to people very quickly. If we cannot solve their problem on email and they need a little more one-to-one attention, we have no problem jumping on a quick Facebook chat and ironing things out because we want our members to be happy. So we go above and beyond and do what we can. We have a template approval team because those letters are actually very, very important. They have to be written perfectly. If the letter is not written correctly, you will not get those sweep coins into your account. That's kind of part of the process. If these gaming websites are going to give you free money to play with, the least we can do is actually write the letters correctly. So that's kind of how that works. So we have a template approval team. You send in your templates for whichever website you're writing to, and they'll let you know if it's right or wrong. If it's wrong, they'll tell you what to correct, and then you can resubmit it. If they say it's correct, that's your template that you'll use, and you're off and running. Okay, that's all you got to do. No contracts. You can cancel anytime. Now, we do have an affiliate program as well, because some people probably at the beginning, they're like, hey, Nick, you told me that, if I don't have time for the letter writing or, I just don't feel like it's something for me, but it might be something for other people. How can I get into that program? Well, it's completely optional. However, you do have to own the product. It's a program for the people to help them make more money. It's not a program for people from the outside to say, hey, can I just sell your product without owning it? No, you have to actually, you have to have purchased the paid per letter program, and then you can affiliate for it. Okay. So it's only a $20 one-time fee. So that $20 one-time fee, it unlocks your affiliate link, which we call a promoter. So you become a promoter, and that enables you to earn commissions. Okay. So this is how you qualify. This is how you get paid. So for every person that you bring in that pays that $224.99, you're going to get $105. $100 comes out of the $199, and then $5 comes out of the $25. So every month when they make that $25 payment, you get $5 out of there. Okay, so we pay pretty much 50% on the sign up, and then we pay $5 out of the 25 on the residual. We also have a matrix. This is where people get a little bit confused and they start thinking that, oh, they see a matrix, so they start thinking MLM. It's not like that. The reason why is you have no control over it. You cannot place people. You cannot move people around. You cannot structure it. It's completely random. It's just icing on the cake. So it's a company-wide matrix. When somebody becomes a member of the company, they will fall somewhere in the matrix underneath their sponsor in the first available slot. For every person, if you're a promoter, for every person that is underneath you, 10 levels deep, so a 3x10 matrix, everybody that falls into that 3x10 matrix, you're going to get 50 cents a month for that person. I know that doesn't seem like a lot, but you're not doing anything for it. Like literally, it's just like extra money that, that's accumulating for you. So just kind of look at it like a long-term savings account, because over time, it will make a lot of money. We do have people that got into this program pretty early, and they're making a very, very nice matrix check now. But here's something that is really cool. We have a matrix match too. Okay. So this is how the matrix match works. Let's say that, let's use the scenario that happened earlier. Christy Ray brought Oriana in. Okay. Now, when Christy Ray brought her in, Oriana just wanted to write. She wasn't really thinking about, the promoting. She got a little bit anxious at first because she's like, okay, all these questions are coming in. I don't know how to handle it. But once Christy Ray worked with her a little bit and, refined her skills, Oriana started recruiting like crazy. So what's happening now? Christy Ray is getting a 50% matrix match. What does that mean? Whatever Oriana's matrix check is every month, Christy Ray gets a 50% matching bonus. And both of them are literally doing nothing. We're taking care of all that. It's all automated on the back end. They don't have to do nothing. It's just something that gets bigger and bigger every month as their teams get bigger and bigger. And like I said, I don't want to use the word team because we're not MLM, but I would say they're downline. So as that matrix below them gets bigger and bigger, the checks get bigger and bigger. And as Oriana's checks get bigger and bigger, Christy Ray is going to continue to make 50% of that every month. That's where this gets big, because I know the previous slide where I said you get 50 cents for every person, that takes time to build. But when you have 4 or 5 people that you've brought into this company and they're all out there referring the program, now you're making 50% matrix match on all those people. And that adds up very, very quickly. So what comes with your promoter back office? If you want to promote this company, you're going to get duplicated capture pages. You're going to get landing pages. Capture pages is where people put in their email so you can follow up with them. We have an autoresponder. Landing pages is where they go after they put in their email address so they can get all the information and make a decision. And if they haven't made a decision, it doesn't matter because we have follow-up emails. So we're going to just keep emailing them every once in a while until they either unsubscribe or they become a member or whatever the case may be. But the thing is that we take care of all that on the back end and we have training for all of that. Here's an example of a capture page. Here's an example of a landing page. So there'll be like testimonials down here. There'll be videos and people will play it. And now they have the information and then they can make a decision. Or what I tell people is bring people on these calls as well, live, so they can learn in real time and get the full presentation as well. Because one of the things is that, I like to be as transparent as possible and give you as much information as possible. I don't like it when people don't have all the information and they're confused. Sometimes my presentations run a little bit longer because of that, but I would rather you spend a little extra time with me and leave knowing exactly what you need to do than spend 15, 20 minutes. And it's like, okay, I kind of got the idea, but I don't get it. So that's what, I like to make sure that people leave with a good understanding. So with that said, I want you to get back to the person that invited you here. Thank them for this opportunity, whether it is for you or not. And I hope that you have learned something here today. If you go to our YouTube channel, Send It Academy, we have other recordings up there. We'll get this recording up as soon as possible, but there are other recordings that myself and Dustin have done, so you can go back there. The information hasn't really changed that much, so you can go ahead and watch an older webinar. And I'd like to thank you again for your time. I really appreciate it. Kristen, thank you very much for co-hosting. Oriana, amazing testimonial. Christy Ray, thank you for bringing her into our lives. She's absolutely phenomenal. You all have a good evening, and I'll talk to you soon. Have a good night. Bye-bye.